In part 2, we'll cover how to join a Zoom meeting. When it comes to joining, you don't have to have a Zoom account in order to join a meeting. However, you do need a Zoom account if you're going to host a meeting. Let's get into how you actually join a Zoom meeting. In order to join a Zoom call, you have to receive an email invitation to the call. So I've got one right up here from my friend Jack. It says Zoom test meeting. And I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And Jack has sent me an invitation. And there's the link, there's the member ID, and there's the password. Not every Zoom call that you're going to join requires that you enter the member ID and password. If you do, it will be included like this one that Jack sent me. So to join the meeting, I just simply click on the link. It asks me to open up the zoom.us file, so I'm going to click on that. There it is. Gives me a test screen to make sure that everything looks right. So I'm going to hit join with video. Join with audio. And there we are. Hey guys.
Hey Daniel.
How are you?
Good afternoon.
Hey. So guys, just sit tight for a second. I just want to show the folks what we're working on here. So we've got here, I've just joined the call with my friend Jack and Brian and Glenn, and you can see like small thumbnail images of the guys up here at the top. Along the bottom row here, I've got my mic that I can mute if I want to. And if I want to stop the video portion, I can just simply click on the video link, and now that blocks my video from those guys. If I want to activate it, I just click on it again, and there I am back at the top. We also, along the bar here, shows how many participants are in the Zoom call. So we've got a total of 4. I can also record the Zoom call if I wanted to. Another thing you can see here too, folks, is that whoever is talking, their image is on the screen. So if Glenn were to say something, so I'm going to flip it over to Glenn here, and if Glenn starts talking, his face will take over the main screen here. So Glenn, go ahead and say something smart.
Can you believe it's snowing out again?
That's great.
April 21st.
That's great.
Snowing out in Rochester.
Another important thing too is you can see that we're all really well lit. We're all centered within the frame. We're all looking in the camera, so we're trying to maintain eye contact as much as possible. I think that's really important. Glenn, real quick, just tell the folks how you've been using Zoom. I know that you and Brian both run, well, actually all 3 of you run businesses, but I know that you in particular have been doing some Zoom meetings with some clients. How's that been working for you?
Yeah, so I have a lot of clients in the tourism industry, and they're all busy right now trying to figure out how they're going to get people to come to their destinations during the shutdown and all that. So I probably meet with probably 2 or 3 meetings every day. And obviously we can't go see each other. So Zoom allows us to practically be in the same room together and, talk about our projects and figure out what we're going to do next. And I think a Zoom meeting is better or more beneficial than a phone call because we can see each other.
Right.
I think there's more of a personal connection. I can also share my screen, or they can share their screen if they have to look at a document or a video or whatever. It's the next best thing to being in a conference room together.
Sure. I've shared with the folks too that I've done other videos. I've done Skype tutorials and FaceTime and Facebook Messenger, and they're all pretty much the same. But I think one of the key advantages to Zoom is the number of people you can add to the call, as well as, again, like what Glenn was saying about showing your screen. Hey, Jack, I know you've been using Zoom and you use video chatting and Facebook and so on. I know you've got family members out of town. Tell the folks a little bit about how you use Zoom and some of the other video chat platforms.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what I want to do. I'll use FaceTime on my iPhone with my family members if it's just one of us, or sometimes two if they have an iPhone. But recently, my dad got a different phone, and he actually has a Samsung phone, as does one of my other family members. And so we'll use Zoom instead, because Zoom, you can do it on any phone, any computer, any tablet, as long as you have the app on there. So it lets all of us, regardless of what we're using,
Great.
use Zoom.
Yeah,
it's great.
And Brian, I know you too, with your business, you've been doing some client meetings and meetings with a lot of your customers, right?
Absolutely, Daniel. Yeah, all those reasons above. Like Glenn mentioned earlier, we probably do 2 or 3 a day. They can range with other wedding-related professionals, event professionals that we normally would have meetings with, but we can't do that in these times. So we do video chats. We're also working with some marketing people, and one's based in California, the other one is based in Vermont. They wanted to show a presentation, so the share screen option is perfect for that. We're able to see what's on the person's screen and what the recommendations are, and you can see reactions on our faces and that type of thing.
That's great.
So it's been great. And also from a personal level, family members, on Sunday nights, we do a Zoom call with 8 or 9 people. My niece's 16th birthday was on Sunday, and we got to see the video of the virtual birthday party of people driving up and honking. And then we had everyone on FaceTime or Zoom call. It was great just to see everybody.
That's awesome. That's great. Okay, guys. Well, I won't. Yeah, Glenn.
I also have a group of friends I get together with every Wednesday night at 7:00. We all get together and chit chat and drink a beer together. And
that's awesome.
Most everybody's on time, but there's a few people that show up late.
Sure. And I know what that's like.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm not going to keep you much longer here. I want to thank you all for helping me do the demo here today. Glenn, I'm going to ask you to chime out first, just because I want to be able to show folks how leaving a meeting works and how it looks on the screen. So thanks so much, Glenn.
Hi, everyone.
Glenn, nice to meet you.
See you again.
Okay, so you can see we had 4 participants. Now we're down to 3, and that number just declines as people leave the meeting. So if I want to leave the meeting, in the right-hand corner, lower right-hand corner, I just simply click on Leave Meeting, and I'm going to say adios, guys. Thanks so much for helping me. Really appreciate it. All right.
All right, Daniel. Take care.
Thanks. And there you have it. It's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. I think you'll really enjoy Zoom, and thanks so much for joining me. Before I wrap up, I'd like to thank the wonderful folks over at St. John's. For more information about St. John's full spectrum of senior living options, please visit stjohnsliving.org. You can also email them at info@stjohnsliving.org, or you can give them a call at 585-760-1300. Thanks so much for joining me today. For more information on group or private in-home instruction, please visit my website, danielteaches.com, or you can call me at 585-902-8450, or email daniel@danielteaches.com. Thanks, and have a great day.